so I try my best to mean it. But I'm scared of who I see. And so hard is the air to breathe, and I fall in the dark every day. Every day I'm not okay. 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 Thank you.
Was that song number 1 or 2 for you?
That was just the first one, sorry.
Yeah, do the second one. Yes.
Yes.
You're so,
that was amazing.
You're
It was.
You're fantastic.
Oh, really? That was good. Thank you.
Fantastic.
And Andre, did you hear the ones that I did?
Yes. And the internet did as well. I'll send you the link.
Okay. Let me know what they said.
I will.
Okay, well, this next one I'll do is a song I wrote called Famous. My songs are super depressing, all of them.
Let it out.
Never had that kind of life, growing up this side of town, but I'm looking for the brighter lights. I can find a way to make it out, and I'll find my way beyond the brokenness, and I'll chase my dreams and be what I believe. If I could be famous, I could be rich, I could be the man with $1 million hit. I could buy my mama a place that she can call her own. She'd never rather live inside a mobile home. We travel the planet up in a jet, stopping at places we never been, but read about when we were kids. We'd never go back to where we're from, except for a tour that maybe I could hear him singing my songs. They call me Mr. Optimistic. I believe that even though it's dark, the light shines for the blind from an open heart. And from a blown apart and broken-hearted vocal art speaks like a vision, and a grown apart soak it up. But don't get up, growing up we never learned to fly. So most of us have never had a dream to reach the sky, lost without a cause, with an artificial heart. Born to be the best, but neglected from the start. We manifested intuition mixed with inner strength. It taught us how to fly for that dream within our brains. Depleted then regained on the warm and summer's day. Reminded that the rain only lingers in the plains. I sit beneath the shelter with a healthy dose of death. Reminds me of a time when I was young and out of breath. I'm jumping out of step with the dumb and out of depth, trying to crumble out the wreck while encumbered down with death. If I could be famous, I could be rich, I could be the man with $1 million hit. We never had to live inside that mobile home. We traveled the planet up in a jet, stopping at places we never been, but read about when we were kids. We never go back to where we're from, except for a tour that maybe I could hear him singing my songs. I could hear him singing my songs. Thanks, I appreciate you allowing me to play some songs. Andre.
I love you. Don't you go anywhere for the
Oh my
next 10
goodness.
minutes or so, because you're gonna like I really vibe with your energy and your sound hard. I'm gonna sing something or one or two things. And Brian, it's good to see you. Gabriel, always a pleasure. Bruno, always a pleasure. Y'all are welcome to come up and join in. There's going to be eventually. There's only 5 people watching over on Reddit right now. I don't know how many people are watching. I took you, Samuel. You said you pin your music down, so I took us over into Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch land too for your last song, especially because you're magic, man. You're magic, and
You're gonna make me tear up, man.
I mistakenly said that you were singing live from the UK, and then I was like, "That's not that accent." And then it's Australian, is who you are. So I apologize in front of a whole room of people too who were making fun of me on the World Wide Web. But Samuel, I like the strummy thing, and you're playing the guitar live.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, all of my shit's tracked. Yeah. This man is playing and then singing out of his heart. He says they're sad songs, but they're very ringy. They're very, like, when I say ringy, they're very, like, I could hear that. Like, could you just give me, like, that last chorus, like, one more time?
Yeah, I'll play the guitar, you'll be able to hear it. It's more like it's pretty, I guess. That kind of thing.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, man. It's a gorgeous gift. Gorgeous gift. All right, I'm gonna step in. Wow, so incredible. Thank you for being here. My guitar's tracked. Oh.
There's a whole conversation going on in a parallel universe where nothing breaks and nothing hurts. There's a waltz playing frozen in time, blades of grass on tiny bare feet. I look at you and you're looking at me. Could you beam me up and give me a minute? I don't know what I'd say in it. I'd probably just stare, happy just to be there, holding your face. Beam me up, let me be lighter. I'm tired of being a fighter. I think a minute's enough. Beam me up. Saw a blackbird soaring in the sky, barely a breath, I caught one last sight. Tell me that was you saying goodbye. There are times I feel the shivering cold. It only happens when I'm on my own. That's how you tell me I'm not alone. Could you beam me up? Give me a minute. I don't know what I'd say in it. I'd probably just stare, happy just to be there, holding your face. Beam me up, let me be lighter. I'm tired of being a fighter. I think a minute's enough. Beam me up. In my head I see your baby blues. I hear your voice and I break into, and now there's one of me with you.
We're just having a rehearsal tonight at Fuse K83. I'm joined on stage by my new musical friends Marla and Samuel. Samuel's Australian, Marla is on the other coast. I'm in New York City. This is just free love.
So when I need you, can you send me a sign? I'll burn a candle and turn off the lights. I'll pick a star and watch you shine. And just beam me up and give me a minute. I don't know what I'd say in it. I'd probably just stare, happy just to be there, holding your face. Beam me up, let me be lighter. I'm tired of being a fighter. I think a minute's enough. Beam me up, beam me up, beam me up, beam me up.
Marla, you haven't sung a note. You want to just hum something for us on the microphone? Maybe she's not in a good spot to do so. I think we're coming up on my hour anyway, where I promised people that I would stop squawking, and then maybe I'll get some quality rest tonight, even if the sativa is strong. I'll sing one more, and then I'll open it up for Samuel. I kept calling you Samuel last night, and that's why. I'm so sorry, man. Samuel. Could you drop your social links for people so they know where to find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Samuel Roberts Music. You can also find me on YouTube, youtube.com/Samuel Roberts Music. TikTok as well, all those good places. You can find me on Spotify, pretty much anywhere under the tag Samuel Roberts Music.
I love you, brother. Every time I'm in a space, you can always bless the mic because it's so good. Okay, I'm gonna sing, then I'm gonna open up for you to sing, and then I'm gonna turn this shit off so that we can go and have like quality time with our families or bounce down the other rooms in Clubhouse. But I just want to like practice and make sure my voice is doing what I want it to do. And then, Jordan, maybe Jordan can come up and do something. It's a live mic, beloved, but my stage is your stage. We would love to hear it. All right. So I promised Marla musical theater and then went into something random earlier. So here is talk about a sad, depressing song, but a powerful message in it. It really isn't all of the money in your bank account. It isn't all of, the followers and likes and all of that is what's important in this life. It's really, holding on to yourself and just believing that at the end of the day, there are things that are worth holding on to about life, both within yourself and within your friends. All right. Anyway, Scott Allen wrote this. That was my sativa rant about it. Here's some musical theater.
Lately it seems I've lost inspiration. It feels like it's miles away. I sleep through the day, I cry through the nighttime. I'm caught in an empty space. Takes effort to fight, I don't have the strength. I'm holding on to what's still left of me. When the life you had planned slowly slips through your hands, when it feels like you just slept through all the best years of your life, when you can't find your way, when each day ends the same, when you've lost the fight inside of you, is there anything worth holding on to? It's hard to be strong weakness is stronger. I'm a prisoner in my own skin. I'm not good on my own. I need to be cared for. Someone to help these days begin. There are dreams I've let die that I just pushed aside. I need to find out how to turn this dark back into light. When the warmth disappears, when it's been one of those years, when you're running from the truth because you're scared what you might find, when your heart's beyond repair, when you wake and no one's there, when your home consists of only you, is there anything worth holding on to? Maybe tomorrow my heart will reawaken and I can find what I've been searching for. But today I'm tired and I'm running out of strength. All I know is I can't live like this anymore. When you're so far from home, when you've lost all signs of hope, when you're searching for salvation, but it feels so far away, when the words have disappeared and the melody's unclear, when there's nothing left inside of you, is there anything worth holding on to? 'Cause I will still be holding on to anything worth holding on to.
Or something like that, Samuel.
Da da ba da ba ba.
Brother, sing something for these people. Pull this microphone out of my hands. Can you do just one more for us before you go?
Yeah, for sure. I'd love to, man.
You're amazing. You're amazing.
I'm gonna do another one I wrote. I think I'm gonna do this song I wrote called "Old Time Religion." It's about growing up in church culture, I guess.
Relatable content, bro. Take as much time as you need.
When I was a young man, I'd listen to him speak. They would talk about revival with a fire up in their speech. And the time would come for those who needed God to be their friend. And the front was full of people trying to reach their hands to Him. Bible study nights that went to 3 a.m. and still no one ever wanted to leave, but we had to pay the bills. And heading down the street to find the sick so we could pray, begging God to make a difference, and a difference did He make. We would sing, Jesus, lover of my soul, till someone started praying and we caught the Holy Ghost. It was old time religion, it was fire up in my bones, it was casting out the demons, it was God upon His throne. Late nights and altar calls, the preacher prophesies, talking about the promised land with hope upon his eyes. I was born and baptized in a fiery hurricane, singing glory, hallelujah, Christ will come again. We would sing, Jesus, lover of my soul, till someone started praying and we caught the Holy Ghost. It was old-time religion, it was fire up in my bones, it was casting out the demons, it was God upon his throne. Whoa, 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 yeah. Thank you.
Oh my God. I'm over here with like tears welling up in my eyes. You painted a very real picture for me.
Thank you. Yeah, that's how I was raised. You know, my parents were in the worship band and stuff. And
Likewise.
saw a lot of the crazy Christian stuff, everyone falling over.
Likewise.
So it's just a bit of nostalgia for me. That's why I wrote the song. It's just nostalgic reasons. And I look back at those times when the only thing I had to worry about was if I packed enough toys.
Oh man, you can stay. You can be a staple in Andre's Love Cafe, Samuel, whenever you
Thank
want.
you.
And whoever is listening to me, I don't care. Like they must be also listening to you. And that is that is like my brother promise to you. I had deep resonance with the sound of your music and what it was anchored in last night. I believe it was. I think I just met you like a day ago. And I was like, there's a kinship inside of him that I feel in the music and the delivery of everything. And I mean, you know, you don't know where our connected points are, where all of our human intersections are until you dig deeper, not dig deeper, but until, you know, more people's lives blossom. And that song you just sung, like I said, I knew it would be relatable content before you even started singing it, but the more you sung it, the more tears started to well up in my eyes. I'm like, this is where I come from as well. And you put it so well into a song. It's beautiful, brother.
Thank you so much, Andre. You're very kind. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I just want to say too that I really enjoyed that.
Hey, Jen.
That was really
As a
stunning.
person who, you know, read this book and I don't know if y'all had this book in Canada, Jen, but in the States, we had this book called I Kissed Dating Goodbye. And I was like a youth group, like worship leader. And, you know, we were burning our CDs that had like curse words in them, like at the bonfire at like the youth group thing. And, you know, there's a bunch of speaking in tongues.
I remember that, burning my M&M clothes.
Yeah.
Remember I bought a brand new M&M gold jacket and I loved it. And they made me burn it.
Yeah, it's carnal. It's sinner stuff. It's sinner swag. I'm glad to be out. That's the kindest way that I can say it without having people blow me up. Because the last week's trouble, Jen, was that people were asking me in my DMs on Instagram every other day if I read the Bible. So that finally stopped. So I'm gonna just stop talking. Jen, do you have a song that you like to share with the world tonight? Usually a few hundred people come through here, not through Clubhouse necessarily, but through the live stream, the cumulative effect of all of the watchers and the people that come to dip their toe in the magic that is Sam. I'm too familiar with you, Samuel, and you, Jen. You know, sorry, I'm on a cloud. So, Jen, are you gonna sing or not?
Thank you. You know what? One day I sent to sleep over at the in-laws or my parents' house. I won't be putting them to sleep, and I would love to sing.
That's right. I'm a little early in your schedule because I'm trying to like get off from my 9 to 5 and just run in the house, do this quickly, and then watch some Shameless. You know. But this is
that show.
Like I am. No spoilers though, because I'm only in like season 2. I'm only in season 2. I'll BC you the details of where I am. Yeah, Fiona's becoming more and more like Frank every day. It's kind of scary. How
Andre, I just wanted to give you love. I am gonna
Oh.
go to that singing room.
There's a singing room happening
competition.
right now.
That no, it's like a competition to support like Gabriel and Ellie. I did get kicked out of it.
You got kicked out of it?
Of the competition.
Oh,
you know,
well, that
rightly
happens.
so.
It's part of
'cause
life.
They're very talented. So I'm just gonna go and show my love for them.
How much
but I
longer is that
can't
going? Because I will end my live to actually do that as well.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure.
Okay,
but-
so give me 1 second to just wrap this room.
Okay.
Thank you, Jen. You can, if you need to go, Jen, that's cool. But thank you, Jen of Canada on the stage, who eventually will sing for us one day. She's been wonderful in Andre's Love Cafe tonight. To the brilliant and talented musical brother and soul sibling and spiritual sibling of mine, Samuel, I bless you for coming and blessing the mic tonight. To our esteemed guests down below, we love you so much. One day, you'll come up in an open practice room and squeak and squawk the way we do. For me, you'll find soon that like the practice rooms and my show rooms are pretty much the same type of room, because I don't believe in a line between when you're performing and when you're like, art is happening to us 24/7, 365 days a week. It never shuts off for me. I can't stop singing. I'm singing in the shower, I'm singing in the subway, I'm singing down the street, like it's part of who I am. So my practices often feel like the show, and the show feels like practice, because I'm just one human. And I think that that feels good. Anyway, thank you so much for watching out there on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and also Reddit tonight, for tuning into our open practice room with Jen and Samuel on stage and Jordan down below. You are so loved, and just push those like, share, and subscribe buttons, because that's how the algorithm apparently tells you that I'm squawking somewhere on or off pitch. I think the most reliable one is the YouTube subscribe one, but what do I know? Y'all have a good night.